Hey, what's up, guys? Been a minute. I think I mentioned I was gonna give these two cars a run. I got one more that I'd like you all to see. One that I'd done a video on, shoot, maybe over a year ago now, and I never thought I'd get set up for a run, but I finally did. Anyhow, to the left is the SINYIH Lazer. I don't think I did a video after the build, but we'll look at it here in a second. That body, that real curved body, actually ends up working out quite well. I don't know how you'd get paint on it, but when you put it on the car, it sort of wraps itself around that plastic molded tub, so you wouldn't know it was all curvy really until you took it off. So anyways, we'll do that in a minute. And try to keep this pretty short. Then next, well, first we got the Tag Jet. This one's 4-wheel drive, that one's 2-wheel drive. Yeah, thanks for painting these up, right? It'd be a lot cooler if they had paint on them, but this is what we got. Got all the electronics in there on both cars, just cheapo stuff like usual. That is the stock motor, just a silver can motor that comes with the car. Plastic spur and pinion. I don't think there was anything strange with this one other than what I mentioned previously, as far as getting it ready for a run. But all right, let's see what we got. I have no idea. It seemed pretty quick on the bench, or not the bench, but the kitchen table. But this is the first time she's seen action. Although the drivetrain is very smooth, I don't look for it to be ultra quick, because I'm trying to remember if it came with bearings in the kit or if I put bearings. It's definitely bearing throughout. Maybe those lumpy tires are doing us a little disservice here, but it feels kind of smooth. I hate having to drive this thing for the very first time through my phone, but that's kind of usually the case here. I hope I'm not kicking up so much stuff it's getting in that spur. Let's take a look at it. I don't want to give this thing a long run anyways. Yeah, it looks pretty clean in there still, so no worries. Alright, give it another couple of rips here. I got no real comparison for what this feels like, to be fair. I haven't driven cars in a while, so there's really nothing that's fresh on my brain at the moment. But I don't know, it feels pretty cool. I don't know that we'll see many of these out there, but nice effort from Tag compared to some of their other models. I think I'm having trouble with the steering staying true. seems to be having a little trouble. The grass on this field makes the cars kind of glide one way or the other a lot, but losing center. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I know this isn't a very exciting drive, but I don't want to do anything silly to this car. It's probably one of the most rare kits I have in my collection at this point. All right, well, so there's that. I'm gonna switch this guy off, hopefully. Sorry for the camera work. Okay. I did, like, I think you guys would be proud of me. I did use all the provided belt covers with that. So, all right, now we're gonna switch things up to the Lazer over here. That was cool, but I'm not blown away by it. One thing that's kind of nice is that the all that greasy, sticky stuff seems to have come off of the tires running out here on this outdoor turf, and they look more like old 80s tires should. So of course now they may dry out overnight and start cracking, but cool buggy, no doubt. Not really anything I'll probably remember as far as the drive goes, but nice to see it get a rip. Back on the shelf for you. All right, so we'll do the same thing with the SINYIH Lazer. It's got a little switch installed in that molded tub, so should be able to turn it on. That I don't know where I got that particular ESC, but it sounds like a Nintendo when you turn it on, which is sort of neat. Yeah, I don't recall if I did a video after the build. This is just a single belt not gearbox, but drivetrain, whatever you want to, not a drivetrain either. I don't know. There's one belt in that box there, and a standard spur pinion setup there, no slipper or anything like that. I dig these shocks. They're pretty soft, and they are on the jet as well. That's probably one of the nicest things about that kit, are those white coils and threaded bodies. But there was only one issue with this build, and maybe you can see it, I doubt it, but I had to do a little bit of plastic repair right there. That plate that goes like that is just thin plastic, and it was cracked right there in the box on the corner. Not the corner, but right there where those two come together. If I was gonna run the car a lot, I might see about putting an aluminum piece over the top of that or something, you know. Even another thin plastic piece would help with that. It doesn't do a lot of work, but I bet if you were trying to jump this thing, that would end up snapping again. I think I mentioned I thought this looked a lot like a Turbo Ultima at the time, and I still believe that. Ultima, Turbo Ultima. But I don't want to be dismissive of these cars, you know, like as just being cheap knockoffs. Like, somebody was really glad to have this thing, you know. Again, this is just the stock motor that comes in the box with the kit. Don't look for this thing to set any speed records. It is a nice smooth, what do you call it? It's not a transmission. It's not like it changes gears. It's not a gearbox per se, because it does have some gears on the outside, but it's got a belt. What do you call that? Belt box? Or I could just keep saying gearbox, whatever. It feels smooth. To be fair, if I'm just comparing these two cars, this one feels a little peppier without having to squeeze the trigger a whole lot. It is, again, full bearings throughout. But yeah, all stock goodies inside. It's a looker too, man. I gotta say, those orange wheels and the gold shocks really kind of stand out. And yeah, this one feels good, man. See if that motor's getting hot. I wouldn't think it'd be too hot. No, it's super cool. Give it a couple more passes. I am gonna try to make one more video today after I get this uploaded. For anyone interested, that'll be the Yankee Electra getting a run. I had to do a lot of work to that in order to make it finally happen. I'll talk about that in that video, but finally got a little time to get caught up on RC projects. I like this one. I like it more than I thought I would. I tend to really prefer four-wheel drive cars, if I'm honest, but this is cool. Oh, I heard a little. I heard it jump into like turbo. Actually, that sounds like it's slipping a little bit. Maybe there is a slipper on there. I don't remember now. Yeah, maybe there's a little slipper on that spur. I'll have to get those instructions out. Alright, well dudes, I think that is a neat buggy for sure. That's the SINYIH Lazer. Right after I got this one, another one popped up. I get same seller. He had at least two. I don't recall. I think it ended up going for about the same as what I gave for mine, although that kit looked a little nicer. I prior to that and since, I have not seen any more of these cars out there, and I'm still kind of wondering if there's a four-wheel drive car that they ever made or what, but I'd definitely pick it up if there were such a thing. Nice little kit. Same to you, buddy. I think I may use the heat gun to kind of give this a little more of a, you know, a little more curvature there, because it looks a little strange with it sticking out like that, though keeping with the style of the tag cars. Even the Pro 10 has it's a white bumper like that, but it just sticks straight out, to try to catch all the obstacles you could possibly find on a track. And again, you got those big ass screw heads sticking out on the bottom, so strange choices. All right, I'll stop babbling. I'll talk to you guys soon. Hope you're all doing well. All right, see ya.